Dear students, good morning for everybody. In this today's discussion, we are going to discuss about phytohormones, that is an growth inhibitor. The growth inhibitor mean the growth controlling hormones. There are two growth controlling hormones are secreting in the plant body. One is ethylene, the second one is abscisic acid. Ethylene and abscisic acid works to control the growth and development in order to the maturation of the fruits, flowers, as well as plant. Ethylene growth controlling hormone, abscisic acid also growth controlling hormone. Dear students, now we can try to understand the discovery of ethylene. Ethylene is one of the phytohormone. Ethylene is the oldest identified growth regulator. Before auxin, the scientists were trying to understand this. The ethylene was used by ancient Egyptians to cause fig ripening. Fig is one type of fruit which is edible, eatable. Those fruits was ripened artificially by using ethylene hormone. Then Chinese burned incense in the closed rooms to cause pear ripening. Chinese also used ethylene to ripen pear fruits by closed rooms. Then discovered in 1901, ethylene was discovered in 1901 by Dmitry Neiljobo. Dmitry Neiljobo. First time the ethylene was discovered within the laboratory. In 1910, H. Cousins showed that plants can produce their own ethylene. Means ethylene is a hormone which is produced in the plant body. Ethylene generally useful for ripening of fruits, but before the Cousins discovery, the scientist thought of that ethylene is externally need to supply for best ripening of fruits. But Cousins has proved that ethylene is a hormone generally secreted by plant body for best ripening of its own fruits. Then discovery of ethylene role in abscission was in 1917 by S. Dowd. Means ethylene not only for ripening of fruits and also useful for abscission of fruits, flowers and leaf. Then last step is in 1934, ethylene was shown as a natural plant product. So in the various steps, ethylene discovery is taken place, but ethylene is not the recent discovered hormone. Ethylene is one of the oldest identified hormone. Firstly ethylene was used by Egyptians. Ethylene is available in the form of gas widely, worldwidely. The ethylene was used very rapidly. The most popularly using phytohormone is ethylene, means auxin, zebullins, cytokinins, as well as abscisic acid. Used in the very rare cases, but most popularly used phytohormone is ethylene. So ethylene is available in the form of gas. Now you can look at this structure of ethylene, that is in two carbons plus four hydrogens are attached to the carbon by single bond, but two carbons are attached with double bond, that each carbon attached with then two hydrogens. So the chemical formula of ethylene is C2H4. C2H4 means ethylene is available in the gases, means among these five hormones only ethylene is available in the form of gas. Remaining all the hormones are available only in the form of liquid, but ethylene is available in the form of even gas, which is used for ripening of fruits. Dear students, now we can try to understand the physiological effects of ethylene. In order to understand this one of these main functioning of ethylene is fruit ripening. Fruits will be ripened. Every fruit starts their growth and development from flower. Flower is became fruit. Then after fertilization, that fruits in earlier stage they are green in color. They turns into yellow or red based on the variety of plant fruits. That color has been changes. After ripened, the fruit going to tasty, the seeds which were in the fruits will be having germination capacity. Fruit ripening is a most common process in all type of flowering plants. The second function is plumule hook formation. Plumule radicle. Two portions are present at the time of seed germination. Plumules growing towards shoot and shoot system. Radicle growing towards root and root system. In the plumule formation, hook will be forms. By formation of hook, that plant seedling means seedling horizontal takes place, not in the vertical. Due to the horizontal takes place, there is no chance for apical dominance. It's working against of apical dominance. The second one is a triple response. Three important functions are there for that ethylene. There are three important functions altogether called as a triple response. In the triple response, the first one is inhibition of stem elongation. Inhibition of stem elongation means axins, cytokinins, gibberellins promotes plant growth, stem growth, but only growing, it is impact on this stem weakness. So then stem elongation will be stopped, means the width of the stem will be promoted. The second one is an stimulation of lateral growth. When that apical growth will be suspended, lateral growth will be promoted. Axins always promotes apical growth, but they suspend the lateral growth. But ethylene promotes lateral growth, suspend that apical growth, means this is a hormone act against axins, against apical dominance. The third function is induction of transversional geotrophism. That you know the words of geotrophism and phototrophism. Phototrophism, the phenomenon by which shoot growing towards sunlight, called as in phototrophism. Geotrophism, the phenomenon by which root growing towards gravitational force, called as in geotrophism. But this is an ethylene induction of transversional geotrophism, means the root is not growing in depth of the soil, in depth of this earth. They also grows transversional direction. It is also against of axin work, means ethylene promotes particular body functions against of axin, means growth promoters. The fourth point is formation of adventitious roots and root hair. That you know the two types of roots are there. One is an adventitious roots as well as tap roots. Adventitious roots are commonly finding in that monocot. The taproot system commonly finding in the dicot. But monocot plants, the number of adventitious roots are large in number. Each root consists of large number of root hairs. Root hairs as well as adventitious roots number helps to increase the surface area of root, means epidermis. When the surface area of the root is increases, there is a chance to absorption of more amount of water and minerals, means ethylene indirectly promotes absorption of water and minerals. The fifth point is leaf epinasty. Epinast in the sense bending, means then when the leaf is expanded, when the leaf is with full of water, the leaf is expanding and exposed to sunlight, the maximum amount of photosynthesis takes place, maximum amount of food is prepared. But due to more amount of ethylene, due to that leaf and plant is become wilting, the leaf bending towards earth, means the leaf is become dull and bending towards earth, means then chlorophyll and leaf size, means exposing to the sunlight will be reduced, the amount of food preparation will be reduces. It is a symbol of senescence. Then the sixth point is senescence. Senescence means the young leaf is become old, flowers and fruits, whatever the part of the plant, younger stage, due to the maturity, that is become old, called as senescence. The last point is abscission of the leaf, means abscission means falling off. After the maturity of the leaf, bud or flower, even the fruit, there is a small layer is forms in between leaf stalk and then stem or branch, leads to falling of leaf or birds, fruits, based on that situation, based on their maturity. Dear students, now we can see that few more physiologies of ethylene. Then in order to understand those, in this one is, the first one is swelling of axis. Axis mean there is an internodal portion, there is a space in between the two internodes called as an axis. The axis swell up means they increases in their length to bear more length internodal portions. The second one is an apical hook formation in the dicot seedling that already we discussed. Hooks are formed means at the time of seedling at that shoot portion, that is an plumule portion, have a small curve, small cross called as an apical hook formation. The third point is respiratory climatic. Is a respiration process. Respiration takes place at the time of fruit ripening. The respiration takes place at the time of fruit ripening is called as a respiratory climatic. It is an important word that you know the respiration, aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration, that is a different words. But respiratory climatic in the sense respiration takes place at the time of fruit ripening within the fruits called as a respiratory climatic. That we can see that few more physiological effects of ethylene. To promote rapid root growth, already we discussed, when the root is grown up very fast and very well, root hairs are grown very well, adventitious roots are grown very well, the more amount of water absorption, mineral absorption, and more strengthen, more support for the plant growth and development is possible. And to promote root hair formation, and one more point is promotes rapid elongation of internodes. Then internodal growth will be increases very rapidly, means to reduce the apical dominance, to work against of axons. Dear students, now we can see the few more functions of ethylene. Ethylene is one of the mostly widely used PGR, plant growth regulator, shortcut we can call as a PGR, in agricultural sector. Ethylene widely used in the form of ethifon. Ethifon form of ethylene is used, that generally you have seen at the time of mango market, in the banana market, for ripening of banana as well as mangoes, they have been spraying one kind of gas, or they have been placing ethylene in between mango or among bananas. So most widely used phytohormone is ethylene. Then last point is ethylene promotes thinning of cotton, cherries and walnut fruits. Thinning in the sense for support of the plant species, then thinning is helpful. So thinning of this cotton, cherry and walnut fruits is possible with the help of ethylene. Ethylene is one of the important gas. It is important for competitive exam, that already told you that which one of these phytohormone is available in the form of gas. The option is ethylene. And also that fruit ripening is possible with the help of one of this following gas, that is also option is ethylene. So ethylene is, we discussed, it is one of the growth inhibitor, as an it is only a gas form of phytohormone. No phytohormone is available in the form of gas, that is only ethylene is available in the form of gas. Dear students, now we can see few previous NEET questions. One of this question is first one is root development is promoted by, means root growth and development is promoted by one of these given phytohormone. Option 1 given as abscisic acid, option 2 given as axine, option 3 is zeberlin, option 4 is ethylene. So they expected what's the right answer. That already you know that for every right answer, correct option, there is a 4 marks will be allotted, for wrong answer -1. So very carefully we can answer, so that you feel that root development is commonly takes place almost all the hormones, but especially root growth and development. Root development is taken place by ethylene. So the right option is 4th.